Hi, I'm Cheri with my girlfriend's quilt shop. Today we're going to do a chain stitch and show you how that works. We're going to go to our quick reference guide first of all, because whatever machine you're sewing on, that's going to be your guide on how to set this up. Today we're sewing on the Triumph, which is a serger and a cover and chain machine. So we're able to do both. But you might have a machine that can do both, or you might have a machine that is just a cover and chain machine. We're going to set ours up for the right needle. And what I'm going to be doing my chain stitch on today is this piece of fabric. It's all marked, and you can either pre-mark your fabric like this, or if you use a quilting bar, you can put that on your machine and use it to guide you, or you can just go free motion on it. It's up to you. If you need to learn how to use a thread cradle, we'll put a link in here to a video that shows you how to use your thread cradle to thread that Razzle Dazzle thread and add a little bit of sparkle to your project. We're going to take this over and start stitching to show you how the chain stitch works. This is 2 pieces of fabric that are fused to a piece of fusible fleece. So it's our quilt sandwich, and we're going to be stitching on this side. So this will be our needle thread, and on the back you will be able to see our looper thread. So on the quick references for the chain stitch right needle, we are going to set our length right here at between a 2 and a 4. We've got it on a 3, and just make sure it's the standard and not the rolled edge. Our width, it doesn't matter what we're going to do because the width is going to just be a straight line. Our chain needle tension is set between a 4 and a 6. We've got it set at 5. Our chain looper tension changes based on which needles you're using. Because we are set up for the needle 3 or C3, we are going to set our chain looper tension between a 2 and a 3. So we've got it set at the 3. On the chain stitch, I want a nice even stitch, so I'm going to slow this down to about half speed so that I can maintain my stitch speed. So our upper looper selector right here is going to be down, and our blade right there is locked. So we've just turned that. I can see the word locked. And then we're going to put our sewing table on, and just like this, put it there, put that back up, change this back to serging, and we are ready to go. We're going to take a practice stitch to make sure everything's in there. So I have some scrap fabric, and when you're sewing a chain stitch, you always want to make sure that you start with the needle in the fabric. So I'm going to put my foot down, my needle is lined up to go to the fabric, and I'm going to start and see how it turns out. I'm going to stitch off the back a little bit, and then we'll give it a trim. And we're going to take a look, and that looks pretty fantastic. Let's go to our project, and we're going to start stitching some of our lines, and our black needle thread will be on top, and our gold Razzle Dazzle thread will be on the bottom. So let's take a look, get this set up, and I'm going to line that up. Right here you can see these lines on the front of the foot, and those will match up with your needles. So I'm in the 3rd spot, so this line right here is where I'm going to line that up to do my stitching. So this here is my marked side, and it has my black needle thread, but when I turn it over, I've got my Razzle Dazzle thread on the back, and I'm ready to finish it up. I'm going to go stitch this out, and then I'm going to have a cool looking bag.